Well, good morning. We are here with the latest on not one, not two, but maybe 3 chances of rain and snow over the next 5 days.
What a winter it's been.
Yeah, what a winter to say the least. The good news is today's event looking a little less impactful, and we're starting to focus in on Friday now, and then we'll have a little bit more on, of course, Mondays as well. So
yeah.
Where do we begin?
Pretty minor for today, but it's exciting because so many people are excited about getting near 40 degrees in the forecast. Yet that doesn't stop us from talking about even a little bit of snow.
That's right. So if you're going out this morning, it actually feels sort of mildish, but we're going to cool that down as the afternoon wears on, and any rain you see will probably change over to snow this afternoon. But so tonight's event, fairly minor impacts, fairly light. We've been sort of pulling back on the snow amounts over the last 24 hours or so by an inch or so. And we'll get into the Friday evening storm and again the potential for Monday in a minute, but let's sort of focus on what's happening now. And you can see there's our radar. Not all that impressive just yet.
Starting to get a little busier, just starting off with some rain, a little bit of ice outside and some wet snowflakes, but outside of that, it's been on the quieter side. Now, the wider picture here, big old low pressure out to our northwest, and it's interesting, we're getting that tiny swath, a little ribbon of precip here at home.
This has been like an interesting winter. We've had all kinds of different events. We've had that inverted trough.
That was a weird one.
But this thing, you've literally got a 1,000-mile long strip of just rain and snow that from north to south probably is only 50, 75 miles wide. And so earlier this week, the models were you can see right now it's pointing towards sort of Connecticut and southwestern New England. Earlier this week, we thought it would point a little bit more towards a direct hit for us. And so really tough timing where this little strip of rain and snow is going to end up. Yeah,
the fingertips certainly a little bit farther south now. And it perfectly lines up here with the warm section that we're seeing just south of us. So, gosh, this morning, 52 degrees in Chicago waking up to compared to the 32 in Boston. And so right along those different air masses where we're seeing the battle taking place and thinking about just how the different storms have been all winter season. It was, a month ago now that we had the 2,000+ mile stretch.
Right, that's right.
So they've been really far reaching too, instead of little compact systems.
I think some of the most frustrating, if you were to look at this particular map each and every day, and trust me, we do, and you are not necessarily a winter fan, you would be like, where is our warmth? Everybody in the country the rest of the country, but the majority of it has had one of the warmest winters on record, believe it or not. And it's all, this is current temperature. We're in the morning and it's 60s, 70s, not too far to our west.
Yeah, and especially, out west now, it's their turn to get a little bit of that cool down because they've been so warm. And then in the south, they're finally getting their warm up from having the ice storms, some snowstorms south as well. So we're the only ones kind of missing out.
We've just been, it's been unrelenting here. Yeah, we've had really no breaks. We had just a little January thaw
one day
for
we got
a minute.
To 38
for
degrees.
A second, yeah. So anyways, Futurecast rest of today, you can kind of see where that strip is lining up. And it's mostly aimed from, say, the Berkshires down through Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeastern Mass. So I don't think southern New Hampshire, say Essex County, northern Middlesex County, you're probably not going to see much of anything other than a few stray flakes. It's really going to stay right along sort of that line. And what would you say between, say, 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. when most of the precip falls, something like that?
Yeah, and the beginning of that 2 o'clock zone into the evening commute, the start of it, at least those will be more wet snowflakes, so not really sticking to the pavement or anything like that. It would be later in the day towards the evening once the sun sets, so we get any of the minor accumulation that we're talking about here, the widespread coating to an inch. So for most of us, for something that sticks and is measurable, we're only going to see about up to an inch.
Yeah, so if you're a town DPW worker or whatever, you're probably not going to have a lot of plows needed. Maybe out towards southern Worcester County, certainly out towards western Mass, I think there'll be enough to plow. But for the most part in eastern Mass, it's really a very borderline storm. I guess if you had an inch in the ground, there may be some plows or shovels needed, but pretty minor event. Let's move on.
It's funny though, compared to the past couple of winters we've had, that this, we have a snow map out. We're talking at least 1 to 3 central western parts of the state, but we're saying, this one's a minor one because we got 2 more coming up.
Right, when you look at what's ahead, it really is. And so we are already alerting for the Friday event, the next event up on the calendar here. We're looking at a similar peak time, so afternoon through, say, about midnight. But this one's going to be a much wider reaching, much more widespread event, not just a strip of rain or snow. It's going to cover most of New England. And this one's going to be also complete with a mixed line, one of those type of deals.
Well, and if you're looking forward to some snow, I'd say this middle one, the second of the three that we're talking about, is the best chance, maybe the most reliable one to see a little bit of snow. It's not going to be, a crazy snowstorm by any means, but we're at least expecting a good amount of snow to roll through. More moderate snowfall.
Exactly, and also good for ski areas too. I think they're going to do well with this one.
Ooh.
And so our confidence is increasing here for a moderately impactful event. Let's take you through the latest timeline, and you can see it's sort of a redeveloping low pressure system from the upper Midwest down off the coast, which is not unusual here. And so I think by late morning, midday, we're going to get this we all often call it like a front end thump of snow. So the very beginning of the storm comes in with this thump of snow for a good portion of the area, and you can see sort of most of southern New England there covered. This is early Friday afternoon. If we kind of peruse through, you can see it becomes a little spotty, but for the most part, we do get snow for a good portion of the day and then tapers off later Friday night. I do think that we'll be left with some flurries on Saturday, so if you're heading up skiing, Vermont or whatever, could be some snow flying up there.
I'm heading up skiing in Vermont. I'm excited to have a little bit of snow coming in fresh for Saturday. I think,
Yeah. I think this is a great little storm for ski areas.
A little
refresher for like the ski areas. You know what I mean? A little bit of fresh powder. But speaking of snow type, because we are sort of borderline, this will not be a very fluffy snow down here. It's going to be one of the more wetter, heavier ones. And you can see like where we're expecting the precip to fall, mostly rain along the extreme south coast. And then we do expect a mixed line to come up to about the Mass Pike and Boston at the peak of the storm, at the farther northeastern extent, and then mostly snow north of the Pike. So that's obviously where we expect the most snow to accumulate as well. Don't have a numbers map out yet. We'll probably work on that for tonight, but just to give an idea of where we think the best chance of plowable snow is here.
Yeah, and well, Worcester's already talking about, Worcester's included in that for us on our map, and they're already talking about, not parking your cars on the streets and all that. So it's about that time, and this is going to be in effect for Friday. So the closer you get to our bright blue and the highest, you need those shovels, but this is probably the most, again, reliable of the three storms to get some moderate snowfall coming.
Yeah, and just to give you an idea what we're talking about, just something like a 3 to 6, like if you, just to give you sort of a round number here, like if you're in that highest, like say in northern Middlesex, northern Worcester County, in those areas, we'll probably end up somewhere in that 3 to 6 range or close by when we do put numbers out later today. So again, similar to today, the travel impacts on Friday are mostly mid to late afternoon through about midnight. Doesn't look too bad coming in if you're driving into work Friday, but going home could be a different story for sure. And then overnight Friday night, as the stuff tapers off, we can clear it out and look ahead to the next storm. Moving ahead to Sunday night, this is actually more, I think if there's a trend today, it's kind of a little bit later, so more of a Monday event, I think, if it were to happen.
Right.
So confidence remains relatively low, but the potentials here are much higher than the other storms. So this is we have one storm leaving, and then there's our next one coming up. You can see it off the southeast coast, a lot of moisture coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. And this particular model, this is actually the European model, for those that are interested. You can see it's a big storm, but it keeps it mostly offshore. This is one of the scenarios.
I think I've seen this film before with,
right.
the three.
Yes. How many times this winter have we had a major storm coming off the southeast coast, and is it going to come up north? Is it not?
The borderline. And the difference though in the three tracks we're talking about is huge. Mm-hmm. So the difference of the amount of snow we'll see and the impacts, and right now, a fair shot at just about any.
Yeah, I think so. I tried to put some numbers on it just to help you out, and I put like basically a 25% chance of the classic nor'easter major impact, which is the red arrow, 25% chance of a miss, which is kind of what you just saw with that Euro run, and about a 50% chance of some sort of fringe impacts, which would probably mean some snow and wind for southeastern Mass and the Cape and the Islands. So I think for now there's maybe a slight lean towards getting fringed but not crushed with this one, but it's still really early, and we cannot rule out a major winter storm here, complete with all the fixins, all the big snows and wind and coastal issues as well. This is just sort of the same idea, but showing you where the snow would be located with each of those tracks. So you can see the farthest sort of western track, it's a major snowstorm for basically the entire New England area. That fringe track which is what we're sort of favoring, shows the snow over southeastern Mass and more so, maybe just a little bit of light stuff northwest of that. And of course, a miss is a miss. If we miss it, we miss it.
On a personal note, do you have a preference?
Do I have a preference? I don't think anybody at this point is rooting for a major hit.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of snow still out there. I mean, especially in the cities, they're still having a hard time clearing it out. So
yeah,
I don't think that there'd be many folks that would be benefiting from a major snowstorm here. So, a fringe different scenario. Again, the Cape and the Islands probably hardest hit there. I don't know. Are you?
No, I mean,
it's hard at this point of winter to root for more snow.
Yeah, and to your point, I mean, there is still so much. It's still hard to park along the street if if you have to park your car in the city. It's still really tough because there's nowhere to put the snow. There's nowhere for it to go to stop melting.
Yeah,
slowly but surely.
I think the winter fatigue is setting in for a lot of folks. We were just talking about this off the air. So I think the less snow and cold we can get at this point. I mean, we're heading towards March. At some point, we need to start.
We're about to change the clocks at the beginning of March. We've got meteorological spring coming up in 2 weeks. We're ready.
Yeah. But look at that 7-day. There are no 40s on there. There are certainly no 50s. So no end in sight, at least for winter feels here over the next 7 days. We do have, of course, that highlight on Friday, and on Monday we'll continue to watch those and keep you updated.
Yeah, the seasonal milder air was nice while it lasted, but we're back to our regularly scheduled.
So much for that.
Cold temperatures
but look
in the
at
Northeast.
Tomorrow, actually a really nice little break, 40 degrees, sunny tomorrow. Get out and soak up some rays. And of course, we'll keep you updated. You're going on at noon. Eric's on tonight. We'll have probably our first snow map for Friday coming on tonight. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. Otherwise, stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you more coming up at noon.